Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to install a heating element in the visor of my ski helmet. Stay tuned. This is my old ski helmet with visor that I'm using when I'm biking in the outdoors in the winter time. As you may know, this kind of visors, goggles and riding glasses may get foggy in the winter time, especially when you are going slowly or when you are stopping. I have installed a heating element in the visor. It's here. I'm going to show it later better. This setup has worked already for many years, but now there is scratches in the visor and also in the heating element inside the visor. So now I have bought a new heating element and a new helmet, and I'm going to install the new heating element in the visor of my new helmet. First I bought a heating element for motorcycle visor, but there is one problem. There is no cutout for the nose, and this kind of element cannot be cut, so this was a mistake and I cannot use this one. The old heating element is from heated snowmobile goggles and I haven't found them separately at all. So I bought also this time a spare lens for the heated snowmobile goggles, and I'm going to try to remove the heating element from the spare lens, and then I'm going to install it in my new helmet. Here is the new helmet, and of course that's scratchless, and this is MIPS helmet, so I guess that this is more safe than the old one. Okay, let's see if I manage to remove the heating element from the spare lens and install it in visor of my new ski helmet. Okay, first let's have a look of the construction of the old heating element and visor. Even the heating element is quite small compared to the visor. It doesn't bother at all because it's so close to the eyes. But the problem in this old setup is that this is loose here, and dirt and dust goes between the heating element and the visor. And also, as you see, there are a lot of scratches, and this heating element has touched the head of the helmet. I hope that it doesn't happen in the new helmet. I'm using this kind of power pack. I had some connectivity issues with the USB connectors, so I decided to build a better connector here. And here is the male part of the connector, and it works quite okay. And here I have a booster element because the optimal voltage for the heating element is about 10 volts in this old one, and the USB power pack gives just 5 volts, so I have this kind of booster that increases the voltage to about 10 volts, and this has worked pretty well. And I have this kind of plastic packaging for it because there is the electronic components may got loose if it's in my pocket without any protection. Okay, now I have here the new helmet, and I'm going to remove the visor first. And then I'm removing this lower part here. And here I have the new heating element. Let's see how does it fit in the visor. Yeah, I guess that would be quite perfect match. But now I'm going to clean the visor. Now I'm going to use the heat gun and try to remove this heating element from the spare lens of the snowmobile goggles. With this kind of heat gun you have to be quite careful because this produces quite much heat and it can melt the plastic if you heat too much. I try to take it so that I can use the same tape. Yeah, now I have here the heating element that has detached from the spare lens of the heated snowmobile goggles. Now I'm going to install it in the middle of the new visor using the original tape. And this is a hard part because I'm trying to put it, of course, in the middle of the visor. Now I'm securing the tape from the all positions. Yeah, now I think it's pretty good. Yeah, now it's on its place in the new visor. And now I'm not sure if this fits perfectly, but if it doesn't fit, then I can cut some parts off from this lower part. Yeah. Yeah, I have to try to put it on the top of the heating element here. Now it didn't go well because it went between the heating element and the visor. I'm removing it. I want it in the top of the heating element. Like this. Yeah, now it fits there pretty well. Now, as you can see, the rubber part is on the top of the heating element. Yeah, now there is the electrical wire that I need to connect. Yeah, I'm taking the wire from the old helmet. I'm cutting the original connector off and stripping the wires. Putting some solder right away. And stripping also the wires from here. Putting some solder. Some tape to protect the soldering. Doesn't look very good, but I'm pretty sure it will do. And one small piece of tape more to secure the wires. And now I'm doing a small hole in the rubber part, and I'm going to connect the wire in there using a zip tie. Like so. Okay, now it's secured here, and the movement of the cable doesn't stress this connector or this heating element. And I guess now I can remove the protecting film. Yeah, it looks like this. And next thing I'm going to do, I can do some measurements. So I measured the resistance of this heating element and it was 15 ohms. And the resistance of this old heating element was about 65 ohms. And I know that the optimal voltage for this element is about 10 volts. I'm pretty sure that the power of the elements are about the same. So based on the resistances and the voltage of the old element, I calculated that the optimal voltage for the new element is about 5 volts. So I can use my old power pack directly without the booster. Please note that the power consumption of the heating element is so low that some power packs may not recognize that it is connected and may shut down itself. But this power pack seems to work. Okay, now there was a problem because there was not enough space between this part and the heating element. And there was even less space than in the former helmet, so I'm leaving this part out from the other side. And in addition, I installed a piece of tape here so that it would protect the element from scratching for the first, at least. I will put some red thread lock there to keep the screw fastened. And now I'm installing this so that it is not in the center of the hole, so it will give more space for the heating element. Yeah. Now it's quite tight from there, but it works. But I'm pretty sure that there will be scratches in the top of the heating element after I have used it for a while. Yeah, but now I'm just routing the cable. Okay, now it's pretty good. The cable is okay when I move the visor. Okay, now the heating element is installed in the visor and the visor is back in the helmet, and let's check the temperatures. First I'm checking the temperatures when the battery pack is not connected, so I can find out the environment temperature. The temperature seems to be about 17 to 18 degrees Celsius. Now the power pack has been on for about 5 minutes, and let's see what's the temperature now. Yeah, it's something like 26 to 27 degrees Celsius. So it's about 10 degrees warmer than the environment. On my testing ride, which was about 1 hour and 45 minutes, I tested it with my 20,000 milliamperes power pack and the system worked pretty well. The power consumption was less than 1/4 of the battery capacity. Yeah, I rode the testing ride on my e-fat bike when there was about minus 20 degrees Celsius, and it worked pretty well. It didn't get foggy at all, but as we saw, there was not enough space between the visor and the heating element, and the helmet touches the heating element, and I'm pretty sure that it will get scratchy. So if you are going to do the same kind of project, be sure that there is enough space between the visor and the helmet. In this case I was using FXR Maverick heated goggles heating element. This element works pretty well with 5 volts, so I could use any power pack that has an USB connector, and I could use the USB connector directly without any booster or any electronics between the element and the USB connector. If you are doing the same kind of project, please put a comment down below and let me know how did it work in your case. And if you like this video, please press the thumb up button, and if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do that also. And please remember to press the bell button to get the reminders of my new videos. Thank you for watching. Bye!